Today on the program, to leave a prestigious career for sweets, raise a family business despite the disbelief of others, or handmade as a way to work and have fun. In the history of cooking, caramel was ranked first out of man-made sweets. It became the first confection made by man. Sugar, which constitutes the basis of caramel, for a long time was an expensive product, and only rich people could enjoy its taste. With the development of mass production of sugar, it became available for people as well as all kinds of sweets. But at a time when numerous modern confectionery, caramel is not lost. It has found new life in handicrafts, gaining popularity around the world. Heroes of today's program have created their sweet business, the production of handmade candy, among the first in the country. But the family business of Oleg and Natalia Pryakhin was not appeared at once. Once they were not to dream about it.
В старших классах школы я уже знал, кем я буду, потому что я заканчивал специализированную школу.
In senior grades, I had already known my future profession, because I was finishing a special school with an accent to financing and economy. It means we finished school as future economists, financiers, marketing experts. I knew what to choose. I worked within my specialty from the beginning, though in different directions, beginning from consulting companies, the private sector companies that dealt with production of construction supplies. After graduation, I devoted all my work to banking. It took 10 years of my life. I worked in several big banks of Kazakhstan, and all my expectations in this profession were implemented. I developed as a financier.
В нескольких крупных банках Казахстана какие-то мои, скажем, планы, мои ожидания от этой профессии были реализованы. Я реализовывался как финансист.
I dreamed of becoming a teacher. I had a pedagogical education of primary school teacher. Then I had a higher education of educational psychologist. After that, I was engaged in advertisement, connected with psychology as well. So then our children were born. It seems that everything comes with age, with some experience. Because when our children were born, we were young enough, building our careers. We had plans for the future, totally different from what we have now. The vicious circle, work-home, did not suit a young family. A couple of times they tried to let themselves float freely in areas familiar to them, advertising and financial consulting. But these attempts were not very successful. However, they did not give up and always search for their path.
Каждое твое место, оно что-то тебе дает, чему-то учит.
Each place of work gives you something and teaches you something. Thereafter, it was my experience that taught me something in relation to life experience and professional growth. Good economists are taught not to stop, otherwise you will begin to touch bottom as a specialist. Accordingly, you must search new spheres and both apply within your field and others. At some point, I had an idea that could be realized as a businessman. Just this idea pushed me to search new areas and new ideas. What can I do? Where can I apply my skills?
К поиску идей, чем я могу заниматься самостоятельно, в какой отрасли я могу себя реализовать.
Then an article in a major economic journal caught my eye of an enterprising family that told about the experience of confectionery manufacturing area before completely unknown to Oleg and Natalia. The article was about a Moscow company that deals with the same candies. Considering that we were actively searching for business ideas, we wanted to build our own business and consider any ideas. That idea was the best one.
Карамельный бизнес привлек тем, что...
Caramel business attracted by its production. As I said before, we dealt with advertisement and financial services. All this was virtual, the non-real sector. But this idea was real, and you could see the results of your work. Nevertheless, it was very risky to give up a good job at a good position in a bank. Oleg and Natalia had time to choose.
До этого была стабильная позиция, ты получал стабильно заработную плату. А тут ты, соответственно...
Before you had stable positions, you always got a fixed salary. But here you become responsible for the minimum in your family. If you have hired staff, you're responsible for them too. The thing was, to take that responsibility was a very hard choice. Actually, I worked in big companies where all business processes are well adjusted and every employee minds his own business. You feel yourself like a gear in a big mechanism. You clearly know all your duties and functions. But here in your own business, you must mind all functions and be responsible for all of them. If you miss something, your business will not develop at the very least. As maximum, you have bankruptcy and be closed. That's why you must have everything under control.
Будет развиваться как минимум, а как максимум может потерпеть крушение и закрыться. Соответственно, ты должен просто уметь охватить все и держать под контролем все эти сферы.
Очень многие не верили в то, что эта идея будет перспективная, будет развиваться. Она была...
Many people didn't believe in that idea and its development. We needed to put together and prove that we could do it, and our ideas would come true. We started from little steps. First, we imported candies from Ukraine in order to learn if they're in demand or not within the Kazakhstan market. By the fall, we had everything to open our own business and production. Our first task was to find a trainer who would teach us the process. We found him in Moscow.
Тренера мы нашли в Москве.
Изначально требования к оборудованию, к помещению.
First, our Moscow partners who trained us provided us with all requirements to equipment and place. Of course, we knew all the special features of the process from them. The director of the company in Moscow, our partners trained in European big companies and did bigger franchising in the field of handmade caramel. I mean, she knew all specifics and shared them with us.
То есть она это все изнутри знает, всю специфику, и нам это было все передано.
So Almaty residents were able to meet with caramel made by hand from natural ingredients. The fact that the production does not use artificial ingredients is the pride of our heroes.
Мы как родители очень с трепетом, с таким...
We as parents very carefully came to this question, because it is very important that our children eat all natural and safe products. But there was no such candies in our market, so we decided to be the first who would produce them in Kazakhstan. One of the nice features of such kind of production is an opportunity for boundaryless imagination, creativity, and self-expression.
Наша продукция, она сделана индивидуально под каждого человека.
Our production is made individually for each person. You can choose a color, taste, or picture. Even the package. I mean, it is all made to let a person feel himself individual. Moreover, it is made from ingredients that cannot be found in mass production. An individual taste. Also, we can combine taste that will be only yours. All of this is for one person.
Сделать сочетание вкусов, которые будут только для вас. И все это вот только для человека, для конкретного человека.
Можно сделать конфетки к дате торжества определенной.
We can make candies for special events, or with the logo of a company, or with children's pictures. I mean, we can do everything what the client wants. That's why our candies are special, and they keep the warmth of human hands.
Сохраняя в себе тепло человеческих рук.
As it often happens in a family business, people can't divide spheres of influence and responsibilities. But in the Pryakhin's candy shop, this question never arises. Everyone knows exactly what he is responsible for in the family business.
На мне обеспечение производства.
I am responsible for providing production, financial issues, technical issues, and delivery, as well as providing all production supply.
Всеми расходными материалами, ну и плюс непосредственно само производство.
А все, что связано с вопросом...
Everything connected with communication with our clients and the realization of products is my responsibility.
Это вот моя сфера деятельности. У нас бизнес круглосуточный.
Our business is 24 hours. We're also in some thinking or idea processes, and I have the feeling that we get ahead because we are together.
Мы продвигаемся легче, потому что мы вместе.
It is not enough to make a quality product, you must also be able to sell it, especially when your product is little known on the market. A non-standard approach of Oleg and Natalia helped to find contact with the consumer.
Во-первых, у нас рынок еще не развит в этом отношении.
First of all, our market is not developed in this field, and many people don't understand all the beauty of these candies. That's why we always introduce our clients with our production. We always let them taste the candies. At the beginning, we sell our production via social network like Instagram and Facebook. Actually, everything began from them and the process went well. Now we have 4 sales points. Our production is in great demand. We cooperate with Kazakh companies. We make individual candies for them and treat children with our delicious candies and goodies.
Кормим деток нашими вкусными конфетками и леденцами.
Начали мы с Алма-Аты, и в принципе мы сейчас одна из задач это выйти в регионы.
We began from Almaty, and now one of the tasks is to enter regions. It is Astana, south regions in the entire Kazakhstan. Because our production as we make it is not introduced in Kazakhstan yet. We believe we have enough opportunity to develop within Kazakhstan. Then our southern neighbors, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan. We don't hear that they have practiced such kind of production, though our fairer neighbors like China, Southeast Asia are successfully developing this business.
Развивается, и очень много компаний этим занимаются.
Many entrepreneurs starting their own business for the first time go through the stage of frustration and expectations. A huge amount of work, responsibility bigger than the employee has, the complexity of production and marketing. And even they can regret the decision about starting the business.
Я никогда в жизни не испытывала такого удовольствия от работы.
I've never had so much fun from my work. We come in the morning and a day flies very quickly. When you go home in the evening, you already have plans and ideas of what to do tomorrow. That's why it is the work I want to be engaged in. I get a great pleasure from it.
Нравится то, что действительно ты знаешь, чем ты занимаешься.
I love to realize that you do something useful for people, that this is a real product people can appreciate. And the most important appraisal for me was when people said our products reminded them the taste of childhood.
Когда на нашу продукцию говорили, что это вкус детства.
Oleg and Natalia are together for 15 years. They have 2 wonderful daughters, Nastya and Irina, who also gladly help their parents at production, gaining experience and implementing their own ideas. And they all spend time together.
Пока мы занимаемся развитием.
Now we are busy with development of our production. Of course, we work a lot, but our free time we always spend together, the whole family. We do love to travel, to go to a country, go swimming and ride bikes. We play some active games with the kids. At home, we're always together. Actually, many activities are joint activities. We spend time separately very rarely.
Мы друг от друга редко бываем.
Today's fast-paced production plans of Oleg and Natalia are the expansion of the market and increase their range of the delicious and unique confectionery.
Мы начали делать маршмеллоу.
We started to make marshmallows as well. It is absolutely a new product in our market. I mean, marshmallows at shops are totally different from what we make. Their consistency and their taste are different. Then we also make salt caramels. It is also new for our market. It means we always search for something new. And we introduce clients with our new products.
С нашей продукции.
Но продуктовую линейку мы подходим к ней с тем отношением.
Our production line is something special, like caramel. I mean, we have many candy shops in the city that offer us different cookies, but we need to find something unique to offer it to people. And let people say, yes, we have not tried it, and it is awesome.
Мы могли предложить это людям, и люди сказали, да, вот это мы не пробовали. Это здорово.